Morning guys, welcome back to the latest episode here in Woody's Travels. Today we're heading to Switzerland, we're heading out to Geneva, really looking forward to it. I'm currently sat here in Manchester Airport in the Aspire Lounge here in Terminal 1, flying out today with EasyJet. The flight is currently looking like it's going to be about 20-30 minutes delayed, so not the worst in the world, spend a bit more time here in the lounge. The weather here in the UK, as you expect, I'm looking outside, it's pretty grey still. My drive to the airport, I think it rained virtually all the way for the hour drive to Manchester Airport. But I've got some amazing views of the apron out here from the Aspire Lounge here at Terminal 1. Views are really, really good. You can see the runway, all the planes taking off out here, so cannot fault that in the slightest. Just see the Airbus A380 go out as well. It's probably the biggest plane that's in use right now that I've never flown on. Flown on pretty much every single sort of commercial plane. Everything 777s, 737s, all that sort of stuff, A350s, but never been an A380 before. So one day, I'm manifesting it one day. I'm not sure what airline it'll be and where in the world it'll be. Might be this year. I've got a bigger trip that I'm planning towards the end of this year, so might end up on one then, but we'll wait and see. But yeah, really looking forward to getting out to Switzerland. I do have to say though, on the Aspire Lounge here at Manchester Airport, I've not been to it before, I don't think, in Terminal 1. I don't think I've been to this one ever before. Not the most impressive, not going to lie. If you're thinking about spending, I think it's £30-ish to get in here. I've just used my priority pass, so it doesn't make a difference to me, but if you're going to spend £30 to come in here, I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest. Every single coffee machine's got something wrong with it. I tried to make a mocha out of one and I just got a black coffee. Another one just didn't work whatsoever, and the other one didn't work either. And the staff all seem to be running around like headless chickens trying to fix the coffee machines, but I can see right now the machine over there, it's still got an error message on it. So yeah, I've not actually had a hot drink yet since I've been here. I have had some pancakes, I have already eaten them. We've got this little pancake making machine, which is pretty cool. That's probably the one good thing I've seen here so far, but the views are impeccable, so I can't complain about that. I want to say a thank you as well to any returning viewers who watched the videos from my most recent series, my first series, which was my trip around the south of France, going to places like Nice and Monaco. Really enjoyed creating the content, and like I said, it was my very first time then actually doing any sort of travel vlogging. To be honest with you, it's really unnerving. It was really, really unnerving. The feeling of having to pull a camera out in public and feeling like everyone's watching you. It's a really weird sensation, but once you kind of get used to it, it's not too bad. So here I am. Would I say I'm a pro? No. Would I say I'm a natural? Probably not. But I'm getting there. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to creating some more content for you guys here today as we head out to Switzerland. Here in Switzerland. It was a really, really smooth flight, and the scenery here at the airport in Geneva is absolutely incredible. It's just set like the side of the mountain range of Lake Geneva. It's really, really beautiful. I'm curious which line will be longer as well, the European line or the Brexit line that we've got to go in. So I'm curious which one will actually end up being quicker out of the two, or which one's going to be a longer line. It's taken a little bit of wandering around to try and actually figure out how to get out of the airport and towards Geneva on the bus, but I found the right number bus. It came right on time, so touch wood, I'll be at the hotel in I think about 10 minutes tops. Getting there. This is the nice thing about a slightly later flight, so I'll be able to already check in, chuck my bags, get changed if I need to, and then head out and start exploring Geneva. Observation as well from passport control here in Switzerland. When you take your passport, up to the counter, when you go to a place like America, they look at your passport, they ask you loads of questions, all sorts of things. They want to know when you're leaving, how much money you've got, all sorts of personal questions about your job. Here, did not say a word, put the passport on the counter, opened it, stamped it straight through. Literally, never been more simple than that. I tell you what, they like the cigarettes here as well. When I walked out the airport, in fact, before I even got out of the doors, all you could smell was cigarette smoke. And as soon as you walk out of the doors of the airport onto the street, you just hit by this wave of cigarette smoke. We're driving around, every single person's got in their hand a cigarette and a coffee. It seems to be a thing here. Made it to the hotel, and I'm staying in a hotel called the B&B Hotel here in Geneva. Now, one nice little feature that comes with the hotel, seemingly most of them, if not all, in Geneva, is that you actually get a free transport card just for staying in Geneva. You get a transport card to use across the city. So, as with most people, when you go to a city, particularly in Europe, because of how extensive the public transport is, the first thing you find yourself doing is buying a 2-day, 3-day, 4-day, 1-week pass for public transport. Actually, it's all included here, so that saved a little bit of cost, because as we all know, Geneva, Switzerland, it's a very expensive place, so every little helps. And to be fair, the actual hotel itself as well wasn't too expensive. It's a lovely hotel, lovely rooms, and I think it's cost me about £200 for 2 nights over a bank holiday weekend as well, which I don't think is too bad. I've got my travel pass on hand and ready to go. It's time now to jump on the tram to get into Geneva. Going to take a little explore and see what's going on there. Hopefully do a little boat tour of Lake Geneva as well. I assume there's still some running today because it's only the afternoon, so hopefully I'll be able to go and jump on one of them, go for a little tour around Lake Geneva, and do what I love to do, walk around and also just explore the city and see what's going on. There's the tram that I need to get, so at least now I'm on the right way, but it is now leaving, so I'll wait a few minutes till the next one comes because I can't cross the road yet. Right on cue, literally a minute or two later, another tram's turned up, so I'm going to try and get on this one. Now that's one thing I've never seen before. I've never ever seen a bus using a pantograph connecting to the overhead wires for its power. Never ever seen that before, ever. There's just a really nice vibe and atmosphere when you're walking around here in Geneva. Just walking past the Four Seasons Hotel right on the waterfront and heading towards the big, I've forgotten the name of it, big fountain. I'll get a video of it, but it's a big fountain anyways. Heading towards the main part of Lake Geneva, so hopefully going to do a little tour around now, a little boat, so I can see a boat that's coming. So I'm hoping that's the boat that I can go on to get on the boat. Ticket acquired. I've opted to go for one that's on in an hour's time, so I'm going to have a bit of time now to wander around, try and get something to eat and drink, and then I'll come back here in about an hour or so, and then I'll be out on the lake. It's about an hour tour, so yeah, looking forward to doing that and seeing what's around. If people have a question to you if Switzerland's expensive or not, well, the part I'm in right now is definitely an expensive part. Right behind me we've got the Patek Philippe museum, superstore. There's a Hermes, Valentino, Cartier. I'm looking around. We've got Rolex, we've got Chanel, we've got Mont Blanc, we've got Prada. All around it's just luxury. So if you want to do some shopping on a budget, this is not the place for you. Every single shop, I've not seen anything normal. I mean, literally next to the Cartier, you've got a JP Morgan next to it as well. So you've got an investment bank next to like a luxury watch jewellery shop. It's I should just say enough for you. I walked down another street, and again, it's Dior, it's Richard Mille, the back of the Hermes store, every single place, Valentino just here. Every single place here, the Patek Philippe backs onto there, Versace down there as well. It's literally like a Migos song. I think every single ad-lib or Migos song there's ever been, or a Quavo song, has called out virtually every single, oh yeah, and there's Louis Vuitton just straight ahead. So yeah, it's literally like a Migos song with every single designer brand that you can just see in such a condensed area and condensed space here. The car scene here is incredible. I'm almost tempted to say it's better than Monaco. Cars in Monaco, people seem to sort of cruise around a bit, so if you have to like louder cars, more performance cars, if that's the right way of saying it, then a lot of those here. Just from a quick 15-20 minute walk around, all I can hear is just pops and bangs, but you know, not from little boy racer cars like in the UK, from, you know, actual supercars and performance cars. You can just see ripping it around everywhere past all the designer shops. There's loads of food choice as well. I'm walking down on the other side of Lake Geneva now, more towards where the fountain is, and there's all sorts of different food choices. There's Portuguese food, there's Indian food, there's burgers, there's chicken. Just keep walking past and seeing all sorts of different things. There's all bars as well, kind of similar to if you've been to the Christmas markets in England. Similar sort of vibe to that, in the sense of loads of different food stalls and bars where, you know, you go and have to pay your deposit for your cup and you can refill it, and then you pay it back, you give it back at the end and you get your deposit back, that sort of vibe. Hot chocolate, like crepes, burritos, literally everything you could want or think of, they seem to have here. Apart from fish and chips, that's the only thing they've not got, but everything else is here. They're not messing about with the prices here. I've just had a burrito, and the burrito cost about £16, £17, so over $20 for that. And then I've just got here, I've got an ice cream, just a regular water, and a little can of Coke Zero, and again that's come to about the same. It's come to about £14, so I've just spent like £35 on yeah, ice cream, water, Coke and a burrito. That's definitely expensive to me. So they weren't lying about some of the prices here. The quality is good, don't get me wrong, it's not like you're overpaying for rubbish, but it is expensive. I'm just in time as well because the boat has just turned back up, so it's now my time to go on the boat. So yeah, looking forward to this. Should be about an hour or so going around, go all around Lake Geneva, or quite a big part of it, and we get to see some good bits. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. The boat tour around Lake Geneva, highly recommend it to anyone who's coming to Geneva. It was about £16-17. It was an hour right the way around the lake. Well, not the far end of the lake, but the Geneva part of the lake, let's just say. Went all around, went close up to the water fountain. Yeah, it was good all around, really, can't complain. Gets a bit choppy when you go further out, so if you don't like the wind, then go inside at that point because it does get quite breezy. Also managed to time it walking around now. The Geneva Marathon's just finished. Did I have any clue that the Geneva Marathon was on today? No. But now I've got everyone walking around with medals on in the running gear. I've clocked that's what's going on. So yeah, it's a little bit busy now with everyone finishing up for the marathon. I've taken the opportunity as well, whilst I had the chance to grab some fridge magnets, so they're sorted, they're acquired, another set to add to the collection. I've made it to the fountain and I'm prepared that at any moment I could get absolutely soaked. One change of the wind or change of direction and it's coming down in my direction, so I'm hoping it doesn't, but I'm going to see how close I can get. It's a pretty cool little feature actually. Don't normally see these things like anywhere really. Right, we're getting in danger close now. Everyone's trying to get their cool, funky, quirky shots to make it look like the water's coming out their mouth. Or in my case, it looks like it's coming out my head. But yeah. The colour of the water as well. It is so green. Take a look how green this water is. I can't get over how nice it looks. I say the water's green. The water's not green. It's just clear. I'm probably saying the wrong thing there, but yeah, the water's super clear, which with the colour underneath it makes it look like a emeraldy sort of colour.
just going back to what I was talking about before as well, when I was saying about you know, the marathon that's going on here, it makes me think and reminds me, you know, there's so many good reasons to go travelling and to do things and to get out and see places, because you never know what you're going to come across, stumble upon. I was in the south of France a few weeks ago and I stumbled upon a marching band festival in Antibes, and here I am in Geneva, and yes, alright, it's not much of a spectacle, but you know, I've stumbled upon a marathon going on, and there's always going to be things going on in places that will catch you by surprise, sometimes maybe more entertaining than others, but with, you know, with stuff like that, it's just cool to go out and see different things and experience different stuff and just see things going on, people getting together and doing things that, you know, you don't normally see. I don't live in a big city. We don't have things like this going on with big marathons. You know, I'd have to go to London or Manchester to see something like that going on, and I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't, you know, I'd probably avoid London or Manchester on marathon day, but it's just happened, and it's cool to see everyone running around doing a thing, all the music and events going on as part of it. Something I've never seen before, ever really. Like I say, I normally avoid a marathon, but yeah. Gone and done it again. I've got the Starbucks mug, I've got the Switzerland mug to add to the collection, so it's actually going to get to a point soon where I'm going to have no space at all left in my cupboard for mugs, because I've got loads of these Starbucks mugs in the cupboard, and they're not small either. They're a very, very big mug by comparison to the sort of mugs you can normally just buy in a supermarket or John Lewis or somewhere, so yeah. But am I going to stop? No. So yeah, another one to the collection. Getting back to the hotel now, so I've just caught the tram back from Geneva in the centre out towards sort of the airport way. Certain places where you can stay near the airport, certain places where you can't. Geneva, did my research beforehand, and the connections in terms of getting the tram in and out, really quick, really simple. Obviously now I know as well, it's free as well with the travel pass that I got through the hotel, so yeah, it's been really simple getting around. I'm gonna see what's around here for food wise tonight, because it's already gone 8 o'clock now. I've been up since early this morning, a lot of travelling, a lot of walking, and if I look tired, it's because I am tired. I'm very tired indeed. So I'm going to go kick it and probably catch up with the Formula 1. The Miami Grand Prix is on later tonight, so I'll probably grab some food and watch that. So I'll see what I can find, but first thing is to go back to the hotel, ditch this little bag, and then yeah, just sit down for 5 minutes, and then yeah, I'll see what I can get. I'm back in the room and I've just turned on the air conditioning, and I noticed there was this little like button here at the bottom. No idea what it done. Pressed it, heard this weird noise. Turns out if you press it down, watch this. There we go. Oh, hang on. There we go. Now that's a pretty groovy feature for a 3-star hotel. And that just about brings to an end the first day here in Geneva. I've just dipped into the corner shop on the way back from dinner just to grab a bottle of water for the room. Dinner was good. Went to a place called, I believe it was La Palla, Italian restaurant. Please don't kill me for it. Yes, I know it's Italian food again. Just like in France, I've gone straight for the Italian option, but it was between that or I think it was like Chinese or Japanese food, which I do like, but I wasn't in the mood for it today, so went straight for there. Was really tired, and I'm even more tired now. The Formula 1's starting soon, so I'm going to watch the Formula 1 when I get in. It's the qualifying session tonight, so I'll give that a watch, and then it's bedtime. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Got a nice little day trip planned tomorrow. Should be a really good day. So yeah, stay tuned. Thank you to everyone for watching. It's been great to have you on the journey again. And as always, please subscribe if you're new around here, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and also feel free to leave a comment if you've got anything you want to share. If you've been to Geneva, your thoughts, you want to visit, anything at all, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, thank you.